my YouTube friends, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a terrarium. This was requested by RayJ5011, and he is actually a pretty good friend. I could say he goes to my school, but I didn't tell him to share my video. He shared my video, and I appreciate that. He commented, he liked, he told his friends, and I really appreciate that support. And if he is watching this, thank you. I appreciate it. But I am going to be showing you guys, as requested by him, a tutorial on how to build my terrarium. Now, in my... Anyway, in my other video on Plant Update 1, I actually showed you guys my self-sustaining terrarium. Now, I didn't show you guys how to make it, but today I'm going to be doing that. Now, the materials that you guys are going to be needing is a plant, preferably a succulent or a cactus that you're going to be using, and soil for that specific plant. Now, I'm not sure what plant that you guys are going to get, so I can't recommend soil for it if I don't know what it is. It is. But anyway, this is a succulent. I don't exactly know the name of it, but it says cactus and succulent. I don't know. Anyway, but if you guys can see it, yeah, cactus and succulent. I got this at Home Depot. It was like $1 and something change, but river rocks or small pebbles that you guys can use. This is really necessary because this actually helps with the drainage of the plant, because succulents and cacti, they're usually found in the desert in really hot areas where there's not much decent soil. There's mostly sand and clay and whatnot and gravel. This helps with the drainage, and if you did not have this, your plant would get root rot. And root rot is a fungi that eats the roots of the plants and kill it. In succulents and cactus cases, they get succulent rot, and it's really not curable. But you're going to need an airtight container. I have a jar that I picked up for $1 and something change from the 99-cent store. It sits just like this, and I'm actually going to use it like this. This is optional, but you guys can have little decorations to decorate your terrarium. Optional, you don't have to have this. It doesn't do anything beneficial for the terrarium. This is optional as well. If you guys want to use it, you can. This is terrarium moss or peat moss, forest moss, whatever you guys want to call it. It's moss. I got it from the pet shop. It was like $9. It was $8.49, I guess. But I'm not going to be using this because I used it in my other one. It's more or less for, I guess, showcasing. But it's not really, doesn't really do anything except hold moisture that succulents might need. Doesn't really do anything beneficial. Something that you're really going to need is activated filter carbon. Basically, these are little coal pellets, and coal actually has an enzyme that breaks down dead matter of plants and other items in the soil, and it helps keep away bacteria that causes root rot and fungi. Yeah, but you're going to need soil for the specific plant that you're going to be using. I've actually went to like 3 Home Depots and I couldn't find succulent soil or like cactus soil. I just couldn't find it at all. I don't understand. But I just got regular potting soil. It's a garden scape, all-purpose potting soil. And basically, well, let's just get started. If you guys want to know his name, That's his name. Smile not included, guys. Just did that for show. Alright, well, give me a minute and I'll get ready. Alright, hold on. Alright guys, so first step in creating your terrarium is, well, open it, and you're going to take your activated carbon filter charcoal, and you're going to pour a light layer on the bottom. Light layer, guys. Not too much, not too little. And also now what you guys are going to do is get your river rocks, open them, get them out of the bag, and take them and get a good layer at the bottom. So let me do this and actually try not to make a mess on my workspace, so give me a minute. Alright guys, so I got my second initial layer of river rocks for drainage, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my soil. Forgot you guys needed a spoon. Sorry guys. But you're going to take your soil, carefully layer it in the middle of the rocks, shake it, just because there might be air bubbles when you initially place the soil and the rocks down, and you want to fill the air bubbles with the soil. I'm going to press it down. But guys, I'm going to keep on doing this, and I'm going to come right back when I get my third initial layer done. Alright, give me a minute. Alright guys, so I got my third initial layer done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little hole in the soil. Doesn't have to be big, guys. I'm going to make a little hole in the soil just so it touches the rocks a little bit, so I can plant my succulent. Now it is touching the rocks, so I'm going to take my succulent out. And I want to clean up the roots a little bit. Now, what you are going to do, you're going to carefully place your succulent inside your terrarium. Now, if you guys have chopsticks or a tool that's long but not too broad, that'd be awesome for this job. My hands cannot fit in here. Alright, so let me get this succulent settled in, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I got my succulent situated. It was a pain in the behind because it's such a small jar. But now would be the step for the terrarium moss, peat moss, forest moss and whatnot. Basically what you're going to need is a container with a lid and some water. Now, this is a dried moss. You guys can get it pre-moistened and whatnot. But you're going to basically break off a little bit of terrarium moss. Now, it's in layers, so you're going to unlayer it. And basically, you're going to leave this in this water with the lid on for 15 minutes. So it can absorb all the water. And it's going to look dark green when it starts to get ready. Like when it starts ready. I don't know how to say it, but anyway. It's going to look pretty dark green. After 15 minutes, basically what you're going to do is you're going to take a little bit, stuff it. Here, for my camera to focus. Basically, what you guys are going to do is you're going to stuff it, or just layer it, put a light layer, covering the dirt. And that's basically how you initially start it. Now, I'm going to come back when this moss is ready. I'm going to show you guys how to do it, but I'm not going to put it directly, I'm not going to keep it in my terrarium. Alright? Give me a minute. Alright guys, so now my peat moss is ready. And you can see there's some dark green spots in it. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to wring it out a little bit first. And then you're going to spread it out or fan it out. And basically place it and press it down. That's all you got to do for the whole terrarium. Or wherever you want it. It's just moss, it's for show, it's really not necessary for terrariums. You don't really need it, guys. It's a decoration, basically. It's optional. Now, we're going to move on to the decoration. Now, I actually have a little charm. My eyes rolling away, sorry. Anyway, I have a little charm that I'm going to be putting on. It's by a zone, I guess. Hold on. There's a little bit of moss on it. Sorry, guys. The moss is messy. Anyway. It's by a zone. And then I have some string. And an eyeball. Plastic eyeball. Yeah? Okay. Well, I'm going to place this in here. I'm going to spritz it with a little bit of water. I'm going to close it. And I'm kind of running out of time here, so I'm sorry guys if I'm rushing it. Shut it airtight, and then I'm going to cut the string away and put my charm on. Give me a minute, I'll come back.